Good day, everyone. Welcome to science class. Today, we're going to study how gravity affects movements of different objects.
Please be reminded of the following before we start our lesson. Number 1, sit properly. 2, listen attentively. 3, avoid doing unnecessary things while listening. And 4, be ready with your notebook and ballpen.
At the end of this lesson, you will be able to infer how gravity affects movements of different objects. A. Describing and defining gravity. B. Perform a simple experiment on gravity. C. Produce an advertisement on road safety. Let's have a review. Draw a star if the statement is true, and moon if not. Number 1. Friction is a force that is created when two surfaces move each other. Number 2. Force acts in the opposite direction to the way an object wants to slide. Number 3. Kinetic friction is between two or more solid objects that are not moving relative to each other. Number 4. Static friction is a force that acts between moving surfaces. And number 5. Friction can affect the movement of different objects. Timer starts now. Are you done? Let's check your work. Number 1. Star, the statement is true. Number 2. Star, the statement is true. Number 3. Moon, because the correct answer is static friction. Number 4. Moon, because the correct answer is kinetic friction. And number 5, star. The statement is correct. Did you get 5? Wow, great job! What can you see in the first picture? Correct. A man throwing a ball falls on the ground. How about the next picture? Correct. An apple falls down. Let's watch a video. You can jot down the important information on your notebook.
Hey friends! Have you ever wondered what keeps us floating off into space? Why am I going down after every jump? Well, this is called gravity, an invisible force that pulls you back to the earth. Sir Isaac Newton, a well-known scientist, discovered gravity about 300 years ago. The story is that Newton saw an apple fall from a tree towards the ground. At first he thought, why didn't the apple go up? Then he realized that there was a force that made it fall on the ground, and he called it gravity. You'll be surprised to know that every object that has mass exerts a gravitational pull or force on every other body of mass. The size of the pull depends on the mass of the objects. This is how the sun's gravitational pull keeps planets orbiting around it. Even the Earth has a gravitational force on the moon. That is why the moon rotates around the Earth and does not float away. That's amazing, isn't it? An invisible force has so much to do with the way we live. Oops! I forgot to tell you. The tides in the sea and oceans happen because of the gravitational pull of the moon. 1, 2, 3. By the way, have you ever thought why a stone falls on the ground faster than a piece of paper? That's because the bigger the object's mass, the more gravity it will have. And the smaller the mass of the object, the less will be the gravity. Trivia time! The moon's gravitational pull is 1/6 of Earth's gravitational pull. A person weighing 150 pounds on Earth would weigh no more than 25 pounds on the moon. Imagine how far you could jump on these two places. So next time, when you see high tides and objects falling on the ground, you will know why that happens. So, this is me zooming out. Tune in next time for more fun facts.
Did you learn something about the video? Question: who is Isaac Newton? What did he discover? What are the examples of gravity? Correct. Isaac Newton is a well-known scientist who discovered why an apple falls on the ground because of a force called gravity. Examples of gravity: the sun's gravitational force, Earth's gravitational force on the moon. Gravity is a force of attraction between two objects, just like a ball thrown on the ground. All objects with mass have gravity. Gravity acts like a magnet, pulling objects together. The bigger the object's mass, the more gravity it will have. The smaller the mass of an object, the less it will have gravity, just like a box falling on the ground and the leaves falling from a tree. Let's have an activity. Materials: ball pen, paper, and notebook. Procedure: drop each item on the ground and observe what will happen. Procedure: drop the ball pen and paper at the same time. What happened? Drop the notebook and paper at the same time. What happened? After doing the activity, why do you think the ballpen dropped first on the floor? Why do you think the paper moves slower than the notebook? Timer starts now. Time's up. Let us check. Here are the answers. Number 1. Because of gravity, objects fall on the ground. Number 2. The ballpen reached the floor first. The paper moved slower. Did you get the correct answer? Very good. Number 3. The notebook reached the floor first. The paper moved slower. Did you get the correct answer? Very good. Number 4. The ballpen is heavier than the paper. Number 5. The paper is lighter than the notebook. It moves slower as it reached the ground. Did you get 5? Very good. Remember, gravity is the natural force exerted between two objects, like the gravity on Earth that makes everything that goes up will go down. It is the force that's drawing two objects towards each other. Remember, the bigger the object's mass, the more gravity it will have. The smaller the mass of an object, the less will be the gravity. Let's have another activity. Make a poster on how to show or to advertise road safety. You can use bond paper and pencil. Timer starts now. Are you done? Let's check your work. These are the examples. Buckle up, fasten your seatbelt. Do not use cell phones or any gadget if you are driving. Stay safe and drive safely.
Let us see if you fully understood the lesson. Directions. Write A if gravity will slow down the object, and B if gravity will make the object move faster. Number 1. Raindrops are falling from the sky. Number 2. As a stone is dropped from the roof deck. Number 3. Children going down the slide in the playground. Number 4. A ball thrown upwards is just about to reach its peak. And number 5, the graduates threw their toga cups in the air after the ceremony. Timer starts now. Time's up. Let's see the answers. Number 1, letter B. Number 2, letter B. Number 3, letter A. Number 4, letter B. And number 5, letter A. Did you get 5? Very good.
For your assignment, draw 2 road signs and explain their importance on road safety. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something in science today. Until next time.